setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Cousins.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Williams is out there with Slim, and it's Zubats in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bembry, and it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ralph Smitty, we're coming down the stretch here. Talk about the mental toughness needed to finish a season strong.
You know, I think you got to have that. Everybody talk about the game physically, guys making shots. And we all know there's some teams and players, they all do that well. But who's the tough team that can get through the tough times? That's when you see the teams that can get over the hump and you start to say, I like that team.
And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow,
un saludo a los Obos.
Can't do that.
Saludito ahí para Tamaulipas.
Changes up.
Qué buena.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite
Vete, Kawhi. No, mijo. Quieren un triple, la raza. Un triple. Papá. Verde y pa' adentro.
Well, you don't want to start looking too far ahead, Greg, but this team is completely gearing up.
No, Upamecano. Está en la banca ahorita de entrada. Está descansando.
Shea has improved their depth and the numbers he's put up.
No.
To think that they will be one of the most feared teams.
No vamos que nos fuimos.
Playoff time.
And we've got an update here.
Madre mía.
The feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Young,
no la va a meter.
On the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pa' dentro, papi.
Good from Slim.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts. And the one thing I love, he
no tiene
really
clase.
Can pass.
¿Qué es eso, compadre?
No
le entro a eso yo. Creo que mate eso ahorita mismo. Vámonos, guacho.
Like that in his sleep, the game is just far too easy.
No, puta madre.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
No te pasa, Kawhi.
To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Bembry.
No mames, güey. Se pasó impelar.
Several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why he was a 9-time All-Star.
Ayuda, pantalla.
Has some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person.
Pantalla.
To name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history
pa
of the game.
Dentro, papi. Soy una bestia. Soy una bestia.
In a groove, dominant
12 puntos, güey, en 3 minutos pasados y una asistencia. Soy una puta bestia. 14-6, venga, vamos a los playoffs. Escorta.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does.
Vámonos, que me dejan el espacio. Papi. Papi. Vamos por el MVP, así como estamos jugando. Estamos en segundo, el primero ante Tocumpo. El primero el Anteto. Me compré un no mate con contacto, papi, así ya. Sí me sale hoy.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cousins. Young comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Bembry. And then for the Clippers, Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Zubats. Jonathan Motley comes in for George. And
Dale, dale, la contragolpe, contragolpe. No vamos que no fuimos, tío. No mames, güey, ¿cómo falla ese pase, güey? Ah, pues toma. A tu casa.
Here is Slim, defended by Young. And
vamos.
And you can't help but pick
la lora.
Defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
Ah, ya sabía. No está lesionado ese.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young, right side. It's good.
No
he makes his first shot of the game.
Dale, andamos on fire.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Slim passes to Shamet.
No, papi.
Uf. We're seeing some
They established the pace.
20-10.
This is why
estamos locos, estamos locos. Estamos locos.
Pass to Herter. 55 seconds left to play in the
si la
first
metía, me la partía.
Clippers leading by 10. Slim, nice
no,
pass,
estoy
nice
loco con los mates, estoy loco con los mates, estoy loco.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Young outside.
No, no la mete, ni de pedo, ni de pedo, nos vamos, nos vamos. Dala. Güey, estoy... No, güey. 20 puntos en un solo cuarto, güey. 20 puntos en un solo cuarto. O sea, no me la creo. No, güey. Y llevamos 24 puntos en total. O sea, yo he generado todos. 20 puntos y 2 asistencias, güey. Ay, no, es neta. Si esta temporada no ganó el MVP, güey. De los robos más grandes de la historia. 20 puntos en un cuarto, güey. En 6 minutos. O sea, teniendo lógica en ese ritmo podía sacar hasta 80 puntos, pero pues no, porque me sacaron ya. Estoy loquito. Si me voy con 30 puntos al medio tiempo. La que se viene, guacho.
And it's Bembry in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Cousins.
Block the shot or simply change it.
No, dejaron a usted solo. Ah, huevo, está bien. Estamos bien, estamos bien.
And the Hawks making a change here.
Y si veo a tu mamá. Dale, dale, dale. La robamos ahí. No, si me lo dejan solo aquí.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Lou Williams.
A ver.
Starter in this league for almost a decade.
39 puntos a 28.
So what is it that makes him a winning player?
De todos los que han sido conmigo en el campo los he generado yo. Ah, aquí es Juanera. ¿Qué te lo hacemos aquí?
Slim passes to Leonard.
Pinche kawaii, güey.
Good defensive work there by Young. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against
no me deja pasar este imbécil. Uf, qué bonito.
The agility, the hops, the great hands.
Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Llegamos a 40 antes del medio tiempo. ¡Qué bien! ¡Qué bien! ¡Qué bien, coño!
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Así nomás. Un triplecito más y nos vamos con 30 puntos al medio tiempo. Impresionante. Puedo llegar a 50 puntos. No, no la mete, no la mete. Aquí.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Slim passes to Leonard.
And you love that.
Venga, papi.
After he makes a shot, he gives you the poker face. Just goes about his business.
Ah, no se lo puta este pendejo. A Trey Young.
Now, here is Young.
Ah, hijo de puta. Rápido, rápido, rápido. Mándame. Ah, güey, te dije que me la dieras, güey.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Clippers lead by 13. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what needs to happen in the third?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter.
A ver. Tercero en la NBA de TC. Perfecto.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard,
Dale, dale, a terminar con esto.
Very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroyed.
Ah, güey, qué mamón, güey. Si le puse toda la manota ahí, güey. Berro.
Roaring to the rim and finishing.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers.
Pinche Kawhi, güey.
George and Leonard fill up the forward
¿Cómo
slot.
vale ver?
Slim is out there with Lou Williams.
Mejor ni se la
and
paso.
Zubats in at the center. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Sí, anda ya, las andan metiendo de ahí.
When Trae Young was in college,
Ah, güey, qué mamón que se la agarra a él.
But Young says,
Ya me enojé.
people who know me best
Vámonos.
know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat.
Güey, qué verga, güey. Pues si me ponen a marcarme entre tres, güey. Ya la había pasado.
Is all I care about.
No mames, güey. Eso están haciendo, güey. Me están marcando entre más. Pero a mí me vale verga, yo me los paso, aún así.
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside. Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Oh, qué verga, pues. Me están cubriendo entre dos, árbitro. Esa pinche onda. No.
That one doesn't go. Nice D from Slim. Floats it up for Williams.
Ah, qué verga, güey. No es mi culpa que esté chaparrito.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And if you look at his numbers from an analytics standpoint, the first thing you'll see is that his true shooting percentage is on the rise. This month, he's been a far more efficient scorer than he was earlier in the season.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Puts one up from 19.
Qué
It's good, and
hueva,
the
güey.
Clipper lead is cut down now to just
Aquí vamos ganando por un punto, ya nos van a empatar.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Pass to Kleba. Right wing. Here is Slim, defended by Young.
Quítame este de aquí.
5 on the clock. Slim sinks the
Pa'
triple.
adentro.
Slim's got 5 points now this quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And Young kicks to Bembry. And there's the pass to Cousins. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Slim.
No
Rebounded by the
mames.
Hawks. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hunter, the pass to Cousins. Good on the 3-point shot.
Ah, güey, qué castrante esto.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're
¡A la madre, güey! La que le acabo de
The
hacer.
Hawks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary
A la
adjustments have to be
madre.
made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here.
Y me sacan, güey.
.26 seconds left in the third. Young taking his time here. From 11 feet
Ah,
away.
güey, no
Yep, that one goes in
mames.
there. He's got 18.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Got a piece of it.
Qué hueva.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Nice little run here
segundos.
to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part, having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Clippers ahead. They lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Young is out there with Collins. Then it's Reddish. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry. Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Reddish. Paul George is checked in for the Clippers. Young's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And Young comes over to help. Intercepted.
Ay, no mames, güey. Yo se la di bien, güey. A él se le cayó.
Bembry. Zubac's defending.
Ah, güey, ¿qué es esto,
Bembry
güey?
misses. Los Angeles leading by 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Over in the corner, Cousins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in the second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Lets it go with a 3.
Pinche
It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Slim's got 38 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific.
Young.
Really impressed
Ya
with
no
their
puede, ya no
offensive
puede
execution.
más.
Young drives in. Here's Cousins.
No, no.
It's hauled in by
Y nos vamos.
Zubats. The Clippers have gone
Y
a
nos vamos.
perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
No mames, güey. Neta, güey.
Here's Bembry. Ball's knocked loose.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
Güey, éramos
You know,
3 contra 2,
technically, it's
güey.
a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
Young outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
¿Cómo metió esa,
Young's got
güey?
15 points here in the second half.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
And the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Clippers leading by 9. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Slim. And
No
again, it's the
mames,
Clippers
güey.
missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hunter, no good. LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, the home court or the practice court?
40.
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
He's off on the second.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trey, he's
No
always
mames,
right
güey,
in the
¿por qué
middle of
hizo
things.
eso?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the inside, Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
And the Clippers call time here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Slim.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building
No
tonight.
mames,
Because
güey.
once he hit the court, it was
Te dije
all working
solo.
for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And it's
Vamos.
Leonard with the jam.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last time out. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Thank you, David.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Clippers leading by 5. George passes to Slim. And he jams it with authority.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. For 3. Connects.
No mames, güey, ¿cómo
from
mete
distance.
eso?
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. And the rejection by
huevo.
Zubac. And he's able to get it back.
And this is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come up empty on.
The shot's
Vamos.
good from Slim.
Well, this
Ya
is
los
what you're
maté con
trying
ese
to
triple.
do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
No.
Young's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that
¿Qué
shot.
pedo,
You know what he
güey?
did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
To the wing right side. Collins against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson, and they call the foul.
No
So he's got
mames,
the
¿pa' qué le haces
and one
falta?
chance here to make it a three-point play.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
Here's Slim. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
They're in total command of this game with time
Un triple más
starting
para los
around.
50
Reason
puntos.
why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. So it's Atlanta now. 7-point differential.
Necesito un triple, un triple, un triple.
Here's Bembry, defended by George. Young's shot is off.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Verga.
Fires from deep. That one, no good. Here's Slim. Good.
Ándese, papá.
My goodness.
En la última.
For the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our post-game interview.
Vivir una cara es una farsa, yo no soy así, mi cara no es así, esta es mi verdadera cara, hermano. Y ahora acostúmbrense, guacho. Ya te conocí. Leon.
And thanks for joining us this evening, folks. We've reached the end of our broadcast, sadly. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, this is Ernie Johnson. Farewell and goodbye.